I am the Prime Minister and I will start my speech in 3, 2, 1. This House believes that digital alteration, Photoshop, airbrushing, filtering of the body in media brings more harm than good. The uses of digital alteration have reached far more than what we see back then in media, so it used to be only in magazines, movies, or television and very exclusive although far-reaching. But right now it's in trends like personal distance. You can see alteration in social media, your feed, your content every day and even more than that. You're not allowed to access digital alteration through photo editing apps and the use of filters. Nowadays, it's very easy for you to alter your physical appearance. You don't have to be very skillful in Photoshop to make sure that you change the way that your face looks, to change the color of your eyes and to change your hair color even. So it's accessible for everyone that has a smartphone or everyone that has the same digital service. The first home of self acceptance how beauty standards have long been a problem in your people, from whitening cream to eating disorders. Many of the actual physical consequences of beauty standards have been carried out by adoption of beauty standards. Continuous exposure to a large number of fruits allows the accessibility of beauty standards to be more superimposed on people when you have to look at magazines or look at television movies to see what beauty standards are like. Now, you can see it happening on your face on social media, right? Some filters make your face slimmer, these are filters that make your eyes bigger or smaller, and filters that give you a sharper jawline. Especially it's harmful to young girls because a lot of digital alteration is very focused on women's right. We're talking about the girls at age 10 to 15 who are currently in their lives trying to find self-acceptance, trying to find their identity, and right now in this vulnerable age exposing them to these ideal standards that are very often not realistic. For instance, not many people are born with blue eyes, not many people have very slim jawline in real life. First of all, it makes young teenagers being unhappy about how they look. The impact of beauty filters and adolescents' mental health. A clinical specialist, Krista Crotty, explained that when we consume social media, we are in the middle of authentic and digital version of ourselves where there is much anxiety, especially for young people who are still looking for their identity. Placing themselves in the middle of the digital and authentic version can be very complicated. It could also be that they don't understand the long-term consequences of what is consumed and produced on social media. Therefore, parents and teachers should start providing education about this so as not create beauty stereotypes that can cause an identity crisis. Is that not only this is bad for the young girls, but this bad for everyone else, right? Because right now exposing them. The standards means that it allows people to judge and bully other people. After all, what looks if they don't like what they look like in their digital alteration means that they are not beautiful, and these cases have happened when we see social influencers being targeted, bullied by people. It normalized the beauty enhancing procedures we're talking about. There's a rising trend of lipo, Botox, and other procedures down to young people. Plastic surgery is okay like as long as it's consented it's okay, but it's consented through very minimal consideration that is exposed to a lot of this idea at a young age, even though they don't understand what type of self image they want to look like. It may cause them to have very risk. They may sacrifice a lot of their capital, their time, and most importantly, they're doing this not because of their own accord, but because of the pressure of digital alteration exposure has given them. And thank you.